Well,
What do you want?
only to talk.
Go away.
That's not very nice, is it?
You're not very nice.
Ugh.
Ford decides not to bring up what happened to Freddie because Kara might not want Freddie to tell anyone, and well, if he let Kara know Freddie had told him.
Why are you here? How did you know where to find us?
I have my ways.
I wish you didn't have your ways.
Well, you don't have a choice.
You're going to pay for what you did.
And tell me how, exactly, Freddie, you're gonna make me pay?
Well,
Exactly. You can't punish me, and therefore, I'll never feel anything for breaking your heart.
The police will hunt you down.
I'll never feel bad, so anything you do won't hurt me, or break me. You'll always be the ones hurting.
Ford, let's go.
Kara stepped in front of him.
No.
Get away from us!
Ford unselfconsciously shoved Kara to the ground and managed to plant his foot into her stomach in the process. She didn't move.
Oh my gosh, what have I done?
Ford, it's...
They started to walk away, but Kara leapt up and dragged Ford to the floor.
You were acting!
Of course I was. I didn't expect that. But like I said, you cannot hurt me. You're not able to.
You're a human, and all humans can get hurt physically or emotionally, whether they like it or not.
Not me.
Yes, you.
You should have learned not to mess with me.
Kara stares at Freddie as she says this.
I didn't.
Shut it.
Kara pins the shaking Ford to the floor.
Is this what you want, Freddie?
Freddie's eyes widened. He knew exactly what she was indicating.
No.
However, Freddie felt so much loyalty towards Ford that he tackled Kara to the ground by aiming for her feet.
Hey!
Run!
I've never done anything like that before for, well, no one.
You haven't experienced friendship before. True friends will always be loyal to you, and it came naturally, right? You've just never felt anything like that before. You've never felt the need to be loyal to anyone before.
But you've been amazing to me. I don't know how I could repay you.
You clearly don't understand friendship. Friends don't need to repay each other.
Really?
Yes, and being my friend is enough, Freddie.
How come?
Come on, you should know that. Before Johnny, I'd never made a single proper friend before, and people never wanted to be friends with me. I mean, now I am popular, but I won't call those people my friends. They sort of, I don't know, idolise me. But I only want to have true friends, and there aren't many of those around. So, when you come across one, well, it's the best feeling ever.
It is. And you're my first friend. And well, only friend as well.
People want to be your friend if you let them in, and the people I've seen that want to be your friend seem truthful and trustworthy.
Who?
Eve.
Seriously, this morning she told me not to worry and I got really angry.
If someone saw the text that had been sent to you, surely their automatic instinct would be to say, don't worry.
Well, she should know what it's like.
Freddie didn't mention Eve's mum because she trusted him.
Alright, but you shouldn't hate her for something like that. To me, she genuinely seems like she wants to be your friend. Treasure that. Most people never wanted to be my friend, except Johnny. So you should accept this.
Should I apologise to her?
That's up to you.
Alright.
Freddie left?
I, annoyed him.
Right.
Well, I told him not to worry, and well, he, kind of flipped. I'm gonna get breakfast, and then we can head to school?
Alright, sure. He'll be back, right?
I'm not sure, Connor. I feel as if I'm almost pushed him over the edge.
Whatever happens, it's not your fault.
It is! I dragged him into this.
Dragged him into what?
Oh, nothing. But I was the one that approached him and likely made his life so much worse.
You only wanted to talk to someone.
Yeah, and I chose the most broken person in school. I mean, I did approach him for a reason, but he also seemed like he needed a friend. But he has Ford, so...
People can have more than one friend, Eve. Don't be scared by the fact that Freddie already has a friend.
He's happy with Ford. He's happy with just one friend. He doesn't want me.
I'm not so sure about that.
What What's that supposed to mean?
I've seen him around, and yeah, sure, he does like hanging out with Ford. But Ford also has his own friends, and Freddie seems lonely most of the time. He needs someone like you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I blew it earlier, alright?
Whatever.
Kayla, seriously?
What?
You can't leave the house without tidying up the table.
Not all the crockery is mine.
And clear it up.
Michelle, stop. Let her go to school.
No.
You know what? I'm sick of being your slave rather than your daughter. Do it yourself. I'm going to school and see my friends where I belong. For the last time, Bailey disappear was more your fault than anyone else's. Least of all was it my fault. You pushed her away. I didn't. You did. You pushed her over the edge, Mum, and I'll never ever forgive you. Goodbye.
She slams her door on the way out.
Michelle,
Don't.
Well, shouting, are we?
go away.
That's rude.
Come back to mine, Kayla.
What does Rebecca think of idolizing Yvonne?
Nothing?
I do.
What?
It's stupid. She's a criminal. Why do you look up to her? I hope you don't want to be a criminal.
Ugh, whatever.
Scarlett storms off.
I want to help.
With what?
I want to help you.
Yes, but what do you want to help me with?
Everything. Doesn't your friend need help?
Maybe.
You can trust me.
You're Scarlett's sister.
Please?
I'm sorry.
Kayla runs off, crying.
Right.
What if we spy on him?
No, that's exactly what Chloe did.
We'll be careful.
No, Lou.
Actually, I need to speak with Rhea. Coming?
Sure.
The two of them arrive at Ford's house, greeted by Rose, grumpily.
Lou?
Ford not here at the moment?
He's at the park with Freddie.
So, we have something to tell you.
What's wrong?
Just as she says this, Ford rushes in via the front door with Freddie following, and quickly runs into the living room.
Cara was chasing us. I'm not sure if we lost her.
Raylan,
What's wrong?
I know who your dad is.
My dad? He's been out of the picture for 14 years, though.
No, Rhea.
What?
Your dad is that man. The man that Chloe was spying on. The odd-looking guy that Chloe and my mom were hanging out with.
What?
I swear I didn't know.
Mrs. Myers just told us.
Your mom knew this entire time.
He probably played a part in Chloe's death, too.
My dad? Playing a part in my best friend's sister's death? I hate my family!
Excuse me?
Raylan doesn't respond, which takes Ford by surprise as he was expecting her to apologise and say it's an exception.
Right.
Ford, don't.
I shouldn't have even bothered coming home, because clearly no one wants to talk to me or to know me.
Ford runs out of the living room and out of the front door, quickly, panting.
I'm going to follow him.
Freddie quickly runs out. Raylan still doesn't say a word.
Ford isn't like the rest of them, Raylan.
These days I don't trust anyone. I didn't know my dad was a psychopath.
But you didn't know him anyway. You've gotten to know Ford. You should know that he's good. Like, why would Yvonne attack him if he was on her side? And Ford might actually kill you if he heard you say that.
Whatever.
Alright, but Ford's fragile right now. Easy to break. But what you just did, what's that gonna do to his already fractured and broken beyond repair self-esteem?
Well,
Right. His sister is missing, Raylan. And you know that. He's in pieces right now. And there's no way he's on Yvonne's side. So why did you act like that towards him?
She has a point.
Raylan still doesn't speak.
Alright then, I'm gonna go speak to Livy and we'll find Ford ourselves. They just escaped from Kara and now you've pushed Ford out of the house just like she did.
what?
The storm, remember? You said and did exactly what Cara did. Forced Ford to feel like he had no choice but to run. That's cruel. Alexandria, come on.
All right.
Johnny, I'm sorry.
Why?
Because my mum wants me to go to school.
Why do you have to be sorry about that?
My mum also wants that, but you met my mum. That's true, but you haven't met mine.
She's sweet. She cares about you and Kuna a lot.
I'll see you later, alright?
Sabrina leaves.
Your mum not around?
I don't know.
That was your phone, right?
I think so.
Johnny retrieves his phone from his pocket.
Louisiana?
Does she ever text you?
Rarely. Maybe even never. I just have her number in case.
You might find it's a good job you do.
I'll look at the text.
Okay.
What?
What's wrong?
Raylan made Ford cry, and he ran out of the house, and she doesn't know where he is.
Is he with anyone?
Freddie ran after him.
Well, if Freddie managed to catch up with him, Ford will be safe with my brother.
We still need to find him, though.
What did Ray even say to him that upset him so much?
I don't know, but it must have been something bad.
Well, obviously. Wait, that's my phone now.
Who is it?
Freddie.
What did he say?
That they're hiding behind a building from Yvonne who is talking to Cassie?